Highest debuting record on my fantasy playlist. Tori Kelly with Hollow debuting at number 18. Kind of forgotten about this record. She was up and coming several years ago. This song getting some support from XM Radio, I believe. XM's 20s, oh God, was it 20 on 20 or something like that? Maybe Hits 1 was playing it some at the time. Fantastic voice. Boy, a range on this record. Now, this record, Hollow, 126 beats per minute. And her vocal range, it goes from, I wrote it down. I like to get into this stuff even though I don't quite understand it, but you might have a better understanding of it than I do. She goes from a low note of F3 to a high note of G5, and boy, she really does hit those highs, and she maintains that presence on those highs and a head voice of A5. So, well, bottom line, she's a fantastic singer. Started putting videos on YouTube back in the 2000s when she was a teenager. A semi-finalist on American Idol in 2010. It did not go all together very well for her. Simon Cowell, but you know Simon Cowell, ooh boy, reminds me of some of the college instructors I had back when I was at the university. This guy does not mince words. He called her an annoying singer. I believe that was his quote. I wrote it down. Wrote down lots of notes. You can tell by the ink on my hands. Burning, working, burning the midnight candle. Yeah, almost annoying. He said her voice was almost annoying. That's what Simon Cowell said. And her manager said, quote, picked up this quote from an article I read, people are saying you are vanilla and that you have nothing to say. In other words, you're just a bore. Well, she was just kind of chilling out, but when she got home, and she had mentioned that some of her, the record company people had said that she'd been a bit too reserved. Well, that night she went home and she poured her heart out into her music, just let it go. And it became the basis of her debut album. Well, yeah, it was a studio debut album called Unbreakable Smile, which came out in 2015. Tori Kelly at number 18 on my fantasy playlist. There were two singles off that album she started out with. Oh, by the way, oh my goodness. 2013, guess who became her manager? Scooter Braun. And I mentioned Scooter Braun before, earlier in the countdown. Scooter Braun, this guy's big time manager. Founder of SB Project in 2007. Signed up Ariana Grande to a management deal in 2013. Some of the people that he's managed or with his management company, he discovered Justin Bieber. He's, obviously signed up Ariana Grande, signed up Psy. Remember Psy was a Gangnam Style, but he was a Gangnam Style. And Dan and Shay, who've been really big over the past year on the country charts. Well, he became her manager in 2013. In 2013, a prominent DJ here in the States, Elvis Duran, nominated her as Artist of the Month. That was back in 2013. And this Unbreakable Smile, there were two singles she started off with off the album, Nobody Love and Should Have Been Us. But she wanted to put out another single. And she heard this song called Hollow. And it was unfinished. It was not quite done. And she said, this is great. I love this record. Let's finish it. And she finished it that night at the recording studio. And became the third single release off the album. And it's debuting. Man, she got a great gospel voice. She is suited for gospel singing and pop singing as well. Her voice is certainly not annoying. Of course, she did grow from that experience with American Idol, no doubt about it. Sometimes some constructive criticism can really make a positive impact. Well, anyway, we got Hollow by Tori Kelly. It's a lovely record, by the way. 126 beats per minute at number 18 on my fantasy playlist, April 3rd, 2016.